This is a brief introduction to CWE's IT Optimization Services. This offering was formed as we combined our value assessment methodology and tools with a strategic set of technology and marketplace vendors. The purpose of this offering is to help large, complex IT organizations navigate the complexities of hardware, software, mobility applications, and to better procure those technologies as the company begins to grow. The CWE and our partners classify IT into 17 primary categories, which expands to about 163 subcategories. What we perform starts with an assessment. This comes in two flavors: a gap assessment, which is a 60-day virtual analysis holistically of those 17 IT tracks. And the objective is to identify a comprehensive cost reduction program that meets a 3-year simple payback or better. Our second option is the triage assessment. It's a 30-day virtual analysis of 6 primary IT tracks and is really focused on the highest impact services and identifying low to no cost, high saving initiatives. We perform this work by reconciling IT inventories against the accounts payable vendors list within the ERP system. This helps us baseline the expense by category and understand the delivery models for each IT category and the suppliers. We use that information to then benchmark and compare pricing against VeriSource Marketplace and provide a consolidated saving and costs by initiative type. This ultimately gives us the ability to collaborate with you and your business and develop a strategic plan and a roadmap to deploy resources. CWE's value assessment is a data-driven exercise in which we baseline expenses and delivery models by IT categories. We will assess best practices, conduct interviews and observations with key stakeholders, with the objective to develop an order of magnitude savings program with discrete process improvement and cost reduction initiatives. This information will inform a planning session, which is intended to be a programmatic execution of multiple projects in a standardized way, in which we can begin to measure and validate the result of each individual project back to the IT category. We're going to look today at the value assessment. This value assessment can be summarized into 6 key areas. The corporate data request is quite comprehensive. It includes things like a corporate facilities list, historical general ledgers and accounts payable pulls from an ERP or multiple ERP systems, as well as IT inventories and asset records at each site. This information will allow our team to develop a spend matrix. The spend matrix is the result of correlating multiple ERPs back to a corporate facilities list and then overlaying specific service line data sets. In this case, inventories of IT equipment and or software systems. From this level, our team will be able to review the portfolio at a high level, number of facilities, domestic or global, drive down into discrete service lines. So we're looking at the spend here at IT products and services. If our scope were larger than that, we could look at all services within the technical operations of an organization. As we drill through this spend, the intent here is to be able to look down at the service lines and their subcategories, understand what you're spending in each of these categories, and what suppliers are providing service to that given service line. This information, then utilized with the VeriSource platform, allows us to start to form individual opportunities by site. In some cases, we may need to travel to a site to perform some inventories. If it's virtual, we'll just consolidate that information. Ultimately, being able to roll up or aggregate projects by site into a single listing. As we look at the IT opportunities, the intent of this dashboard is to start to bring some visibility to the number of process improvement opportunities, how those opportunities tie to categories and/or outcomes. This is the point in which our team and our advisors start to plan what projects may make most sense. Our project scoping worksheets give you the ability to come in, select a project name, and see the objective, rationale, and financial information around it. We'll take a quick look at a few of the IT optimization offerings. You can see in the telecom management, we select that, the information begins to adjust to show a specific cost to this project and savings, the cost breakdown to you, the customer, and the objective and rationale of moving forward into the business case development and justification of this project. As I step on back, the last step in this is to select the right projects, what if scenario, and forecasting. Once those projects have been selected, we will then combine the cost and savings parameters of those projects back with the financial and budget information in the spend matrix. This will allow us to look at the collective projects and cost and savings, and then information around savings, net present value, and budget categories, and what we would expect to see as a decay over time. As we look at the execution and the measurement and validation piece of the process, you as the customer gets to decide based off of the information of the value assessment if you prefer to do that in-house with another preferred partner, or select the CWE to help in the program management and the execution of individual projects. CWE has partnered with Verisource, which has the industry-leading IT marketplace. This is a 360-degree platform in which we are going to centralize all IT inventories. We will use that data to then track contracts and renewals to ensure you don't auto pay or renew in any systems that aren't needed, and then provide a budgeting and marketplace and procurement tool to be able to select from over 3,000 suppliers across those 17 primary categories to buy necessary technologies as your business grows. So this, in parallel with Verisource and CWE staff, can come alongside your IT program and department and really augment where your resources can't get to. So we would be happy to take the effort to go and consolidate contracts and to negotiate and leverage purchasing power to drive these cost savings for you, and let you and your team focus on your critical mission of supporting your customers. So with the Verisource platform and in the execution side of this, if you select our team, we will bring the spend matrix in combination with the inventories into a dashboard. You'll be able to see your technology spend, the contracts, and inventories in one place. We will create alerts and give you the ability to track auto renewals and the suppliers tied to those. And lastly here, we'll make sure that the pricing and the services are continuously benchmarked to the marketplace, and we will flag and bring to you opportunities as you continue to maybe grow certain suppliers or want to understand certain options around a given service. If you'd like to learn more about our IT optimization value assessment or the Verisource data insight and marketplace, you can reach out to our teams at info@collaborativewe.com or through our website at www.collaborativewe.com. Thank you.